buy going forward with these force buys.
The hardest bomb sites to retake. So they're just going to hold on to their Kevlar here and give themselves a bolstered buy going forward with these force buys. But all in all, that was very well handled from Big. And this is one of the things that we have seen since the doors have been changed around, right? It took a while to see how teams wanted to use this, but tends to be when you get a tunnel smoke that comes over through that skybox over towards doors, you might get a B pop off of that, right? You're definitely drawing that player who swings more mid to B. Dupree, a nice little $300 in the bank balance, doesn't want to go down here. His Kevlar's taking damage and he even loses it. So maybe overzealous there. It's not the end of the world. I'm not sure if that'll affect if they want to go for this force buy or not, because that was one of the issues we highlighted for them on Vertigo. They got caught into that force buy kind of cycle of things. I can see that the buys are coming through now as you guys have got those highlights on screen, and it's 2 MP9s, a Scout, and 2 Deagles. They haven't fully invested. Oh, I say that. And everybody besides Device is fully invested. So let's see if Astralis can bounce back in this one. Remember, this is a progression match. Winner goes straight to the playoffs and straight into big.
This is huge. Oh, and Magisk is just scrambling. The Deagles are good. 3 frags already from Astralis. Dupree caught the mid-pincer. If he gets one here, he'll be mollied out of the window. I think he's playing it smart, playing it safe for the retake. Now, retaking B, yes, with a numbers advantage, but no kit. They're going to have to be quick about this. And using their numbers... Oh, against an AK. And Keto has had such impact. I have faith in Keto's hold here.
Device can watch this with the Scout, so there's one advantage.
Oh dear, Molly's good. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. They're going to be ahead of it. They're way ahead of it. And he's taking shots. It's damage. Big have done it. Device locked out by the flames. Doesn't have the kit. Can't commit. Would rather keep what he brought in. It will be a Molotov, Scout, and the Kevlar vest. And well defended. Keto, more credit to him for the frag, but Tizian double. Close but no cigar, and Astralis force buy goes awry.
Yeah, and that was just an all-in B rush, right? There's so many times that the type of round like that could go wrong. And when you make that call, there's always a chance, right, that they've stacked the sides or you know, somebody just gets a bow down. Exactly. But it's one of these calls that if you go with such conviction, you know, you trust your in-game leader, you know the protocols, yeah, we'll put out the molly, the flashes go here, we're going to get that door smoke down, everybody can keep a level head. You can come out on top in situations just like that. And Big win a very important round here because now it will just be this Scout. We've got a couple of light pistols upgraded for Astralis members of Magus, Glaive, and Dupree. All in all, Zipex will... Jesus Christ.
He wants more. The timing on that, it was like, he waited 10 seconds.
Yikes, man.
Yo, he's such a gamer. I just followed him on Twitter after that shot.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, it already wasn't going to look good for Astralis in this round. It's definitely going to look much worse now. Through long, all 4 besides Sirison from Big will trundle Keto onto Zipex, and it just leaves Magus and Dupree, the last 2 standing now.
At Sirison CSGO, if you're wondering, Chad.
I think I've already got him on there.
Well, he's criminally underfollowed, so if you guys watching are enjoying the show, give the man some love. He's clearly a capable gamer and passionate about the same game you are. I bet he only tweets when his stream's live, isn't he? I haven't even looked at his tweets yet.
I think the Germans have a bit of their own banter in there. You know, the Dennis and Speedy get involved.
They always say Moin, and it's like, it's cool because they're from Hamburg, I guess.
It's like 9 o'clock at night when they say it sometimes.
Yeah, it's a meme, I think.
But we're keeping up with the German memes, and that's the main thing. We're trying to get across as many different, I guess, communities in the Counter-Strike world and understand them. And Germany was the one we decided to pick in 2020 to spend the majority of our year in. Yeah, so we've learned a lot about German Counter-Strike. I think we're about to learn a lot about this game because as we're tied up 9-9, round number 19 about to get underway, and this is where the buy from Astralis comes. Oh, yeah, okay. Look at the slow-mo we got here.
How does that get to the head? I wonder what a sensitivity is.
Look at the wrist.
Exactly. All right, then. Well, that was the equalizer. They've converted. And okay, Chad, just fact check me here. I was going to say Big Clan haven't shown too much to find those rounds.
No, they've really just done the B rush, right? Yeah, and otherwise that was a bit of a freebie right there. So all in all, at this point, nothing shown, nothing given. And Sirison even wants more. The risks that this guy's taking.
You hear them spraying. His screen is great, and he repeaks. Fortunately, Tizian has got down. Okay, so Device's AWP has found blood this time. It's not just going to be the Sirison show. There's a game after all.
Oh, he might get a freebie. See the foot.
Device's hunt for info.
This is huge. If they were to go on to B right now, there's only one player on the site, and that's Dupree. He knows he's under pressure. Magus needs to get across with the rotation. The smoke's going to make that very, very... Oh, my God. Imagine if that was half a second later. Magus picks up this AWP, and they need this for info because in the 4-on-4, we often say that it favors the T's, but this AWP gives them a little bit more information. Magus can stay more aggressive towards middle while that smoke's up. But Zipex has a lot of pressure here. There's a rotation coming.
I really like Zipex's angle, though, and Glaive is in such a prime position to bait him in. Gets 1, 2. Oh, it's just all Glaive. 3 kills. Round-winning performance from the in-game leader. Zipex doesn't peek off that flash, so Searson does have a chance to find him, and oh, he's not expecting it. Quick reactions from Searson makes a 1v3, a 1v2. Baiting the shot, but not enough. Tucked in. Magis pulls the trigger before he does completely evade him. Astralis 10.
Okay, just quickly looking at this buy for Big. Zentaras can drop an ult for Searson, and they could get a gun round going, but it means somebody from Big will be operating without a rifle. And Big, as Yanko was touching on a little bit earlier, you can see the foot there in this replay, so I had enough of an indication that was coming. Big tend to operate in the same way as Astralis normally. You know, they want all the guns, they want all the goodies, and they can get it across the line here. It's just the Galil for Tizian, so still a very good buy. And Searson again, in the flames, a little bit of Bernie. Nothing too wild. So they won't get the pick they were looking for towards long, but at least indication. He didn't even fire a shot. So by not firing an AWP bullet, Astralis might be asking themselves the question, is there an AWP in play? You're always going to operate under the assumption it is most likely, especially after that opening 3-round spread. Big, very tempered in this round. No early aggression, really. Short control from Quito has been handled quite nicely. And it's a 3-man B lane from Astralis. So they're banking on a mid to B play right now, Alex.
Okay. It doesn't seem like that's what Big are working on. Searson's lining up
something. What is he doing, algebra or something?
No, I think that was more of a case of, oh dear, we've got devices opening. Just before they could even get the smokes in the air, he pushes for info and destabilizes everything. I say everything, there's one around CT. That's the punish. It should be.
What a great flash.
Great flashbang. Zentaras completely nullifies device. Glaive has to spring to react. Quito's pre-aiming him. Go on, Quito. Continuing to have a game here. Hard shots to be hurt. Oh, not for Glaive. Knocks his head clean off. Just a pixel. And Searson makes no mistake in shutting him down before he can do any more damage. Retake now. Zentaras hears them. Timing's everything. He does win his duel and gets away. A 2v2 now. Go on, Zentaras 1-for-1. It's Searson, and he's walking knife out in the smoke. He's not making it. He is such a cheeky beaver.
Oh my God. Balls of absolute steel. There's no way he knows.
Oh!
No way!
That is outrageous.
He just won a clutch with a knife.
He walks up on him. Nutmeg's in the smoke. Magis thinks he must be long. Goes for the hold. Searson is so sneaky.
What is he playing, bloody Assassin's Creed or something? What the hell is this? He's just walked in on a one-on-one with a knife in hand.
Right-clicked him.
Jeez. Oh my God.
It's a long plant. It's a 1v1. The bomb's down. It's planted for long, and he knifes you.
Oh boy, Astralis. What do you even say about that one?
Unexpected. When Searson's in the server, he's done it again. He's already got a smoke in his hand, staring at pixels.
Woo.
Oh, what a joy to watch. I really do enjoy seeing this. An entirely new take. Oh, another Zeus is in the mix. Not quite going to land the necessary damage. It will look close, though, just onto the soles of his feet. Oh, clean as you like.
I haven't heard the snapping turtle in a while. That sounded vicious.
Period where like it looked like the pros were starting to switch off to the 5-7 only. And it was like super powerful. Now the P250 still seems to be king.
We don't see a whole lot of the CZ these days, to be completely fair. A lot of people seem to be pivoting back towards the Tech 9 now, giving it another crack. But Astralis, they are no longer in the lead. 11-10 now.
Just, I can't believe he knifed Magis.
Cheeky bean, isn't he?
You get some brownie points. He makes me want to say nasty words here, son.
I'm feeling dirty. Here we go.
I need to watch myself when I'm commentating some of the things I'm seeing. Fast.
Fast.
Look how aggressive this is. You haven't even smoked mid. I think I must have missed it. That's not ideal. It's cost them a frag, and they've even got a double 2-man B-lean. Molly, okay, cancel. Has to be a cancel call, because Tabson's trying to take space, and he's tagged up device to 16.
They can take A at least. The bomb can go down. They can start setting this up big. They have a little bit of utility to work with here. They need to not squander it. Get that bomb across the site, get it down, and hold on to those extra Molotovs and bits that you have until Astrali start setting up their retake. One of the key problems here is if you are playing against a team who is doing a retake setup like this, is getting all of your players stuck over towards Cat with no utility whatsoever. Big are a little bit more strung out than this, so it's still doable.
It does, with the tunnel's presence as well. Short is theirs. And now Zipex is crossing. So many through the ramp. They line up in the smoke, and tabseN takes 2. Need to see Zipex in the feed now. And he does fill with 1. Need a second. Dancing on Gandalf. Time favors them. They're so low. Molly on the bomb would be everything. Tizian, can you land it? Good shots from Keto. Looking good for Big Clan. There's no time for Device to have any influence on that defuse. Likely going to go down to the blast. Don't know if we're going to be preserving all of those weapons, but Brad, get out of there. 4 HP to spare. Tizian does evade. And 12 for Big Clan, turning it around here.
What great reactions though, right? Because the A players were focused on mid, right? That smoke, they were just trying to take advantage of a quick mid to B play there, catching players rotating back. So normally what happens on CT side defenses is you set 2 players up at long. So you have one guy who's babying with flashes just in case, and that player tends to rotate back through CT spawn. syrsoN wasn't able to catch that off guard, but tabseN pushing out Cat was able to punish with the dink, and it forced Device to have to play retake on A. Big are in control of this game.
Yeah, syrsoN's missed his shots. He's surely overrun. He has the backup, or had the backup. And it's, I imagine, seeing a plant in the next 5 seconds, and that's pretty much the end of the round. Conversation starts being about round 24.
It happens so quick, doesn't it?
It's running the second half.
Yeah, I think the thing is, the Big want to chase, because they have a feeling that there's something up and around like this, and if they want to keep applying the pressure to take away whatever goodies may have been upgraded by Astralis, it would be the right play. They're operating with a little bit of residual cash on the likes of Keto. syrsoN has a bunch, and so does Xantares. But if they stay conservative now and they build a bunch more money while winning rounds, if they keep Astralis on 10 and then Astralis start winning a couple, they'll still have money to keep going for those buys. So it's one of those things. You can discuss it all day long, but Big right now are just playing for the smart options, and well, that was a lovely little headshot there onto Zipex. Device holds on to the AWP. He'll carry that through. Does dupreeh now operate with a secondary AWP? That's something that we haven't seen just yet. And well, Astralis will finally call a tactical timeout. They might need to get Zonic, the coach, on the mic here to discuss their options, see what they can nut on out, because Astralis have been looking very, very good on Dust 2 in recent times. Here, they're definitely under the thumb, and right now we haven't really seen any all-in long plays from Big. There's been mainly the indication with syrsoN going with the AWP for a pick. I think we saw that for 3 rounds. So Astralis might not go for that all-in 4-man lean. One of the problems with Big here is we're having a look. Nobody has a super good long spawn. tabseN is showing me that he might want to biff down middle. So jump down that death alley, push on and have syrsoN overseeing with the AWP. Yeah, I don't think that Astralis will want to pick mid with the AWP, considering syrsoN's on a heater right now.
tabseN's got to line up from every spawn point, man. He's got the Insta Xbox pop. And they are off to the races. Going to be seeing 1, make it 2, flirting with long. They're going to boost him up on the box. It's a powerful position if you go unannounced.
Oh, they know about it. They're nading it as well. Catch that.
Well, that's half my health gone, and I kind of feel like a plum for sitting here afterwards.
Well, that's indication that they know that he's there, but it doesn't guarantee the fact that he is actually there, right? So it's mind games at this juncture. But it does look like they want to explode on long. They have 4 players in the long hut.
Yeah, he's throwing a bit of BB utility. Zipex not moving a muscle. Not a single member of Astralis moving. Oh no!
The timing,
With
no!
the grenade in his hand, he did fall for it. It nets them a frag. Xantares' use of utility was not in vain. It's given them a free frag.
It caused a full rotation as well. Look at Astralis. They're re-gearing as a team to try and take a fight. They knew Xantares was lurking dark. They have to deal with him.
And tabseN's there to react if he needs help. And every fight Astralis want to take, there's 2 of them there. And it doesn't even need 2 of them. Yari is doing it all on his own. This is really, really impressive stuff from Big Clan. Take a look at this round recap. They have won every single round, 8 of the 9 rounds of this T side. We'll see that again from Centaurus. The first is great, the second is magical, and going for a third on that commitment. You can see him just get caught off guard, but adjusts just in time. Brilliant work. Centaurus with a smile on his face. The Big Clan boys are here to make a bloody statement. A playoff spot, top 4 of a top 8 event, $500,000 for the Intel Extreme Masters. What is this called again?
Global Challenge.
That's the one.
Because we're in the space station.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I'm in my hotel room. This doesn't feel like anything.
I guess we kind of feel like we're in a space station right now. I think all in all, not only is this fantastic showing from Big, let's live in a world where Big win this. The fact that the decider match for Group A could very well be Astralis versus Vitality. One of those teams could not make it to the playoffs if Big pull up this upset victory right here, right now. And look at Astralis' buy. Going into round number 25, Zipex operating with an MP9. They have the AWP, they have the AUG. But how can it go wrong and where can it go wrong? Because it's a fast long and it's just device.
Oh, tags him, takes the fingertips off of Tizian, but that won't stop him pulling the trigger. He's still operating on 21 HP. Long again, and Device has been caught straight through the smoke. Tabson's crosshair placement sublime. Is this really going to be the 15th? Smoke's on the cross. Glaive on elevator. Timing not quite going to give him the info he hoped for. A bit of team damage as well. This is far from ideal. Zipex hiding in the smoke, but he's taking nade damage. He's taking bullets as well. Tucked in on Gandalf. Another body dropped. I think they tried to boost. Chad, this feels like 15.
Yeah, that smells like 15 as Sirison takes down Zipex, and it's just the save for Dupree and Magisk. And if we just take a look right now, it is the max loss bonus that Astralis are operating with, which means that if you're Big right now, you should be hunting. You know that you've got that 15th round. If you can take these guns out of the hands of Magisk and Dupree, they're only going to have that 3,400. So this hunt is so worth it.
And you know how I'd fire these boys up to go hunting? I'd just be like, boys, they picked this map because they thought they could beat you on one of your best maps. Like, they picked us too because they beat you on it last time. And prove your point. Twist the knife, throw some salt in the wounds. You're beating them. They've got one CT round to show for their Dust 2 pick. Big Clan, full of testosterone and ferocity, are 1 round away from the playoffs of this global challenge.
Oh dear, Astralis, this is a buy that you do not want to defend with as we get these highlights here. Sirison up and over, Keto through the window, 2 scouts, a UMP, an MP9, and a FAMAS. Utility's good. There's no defuse kit. The bomb goes down. Astralis are done. Stick him in the oven, I think we say, Alex.
Yeah, stick a fork in him. Keto already out. Long, okay. How is he not dead? Because there's always a member of the Big Clan squad there to back you up. Berlin International Gaming. Gaming hard. Uh-oh. Sirison versus Device. Quite the standoff. It's Device this time with the scout, and he's inflicted some great damage. All he has to do is finish it off. And he spots him. He knows where Sirson's going to be re-peeking from. Where's the duel coming from, though? Another tag. Oh, Device. So much damage inflicted. But is it enough to take us to round 27, or will Big Clan close it right here, right now? It's Magisk Scout that fills the feed. Sirson, a powerful player, gone. And all of that tagging has not been converted by Magisk. Maybe Zipex with a wild spray. He does finish off Keto.
There's no rush right now. Big can calm this down. They know that there's at least 1 player over towards spawn. You can see Tizian still holding the flank here. 45-ish seconds still on the clock for them to retool, rejig, and decide where they want to finish. If we're taking a look at the utility, it's just a HE and a Molotov. They could walk up with Tabson's AWP here and just play contact. He can oversee the top of sight from this deep platform position. Tizian can swing with Zantares, and if they trade out efficiently, well, they're going to get themselves the round, or at least that bomb site control.
Small margins, but Dupree can catch him now. That's the frag. 2-1-2. Nice from Tizian. It'll be Dupree to try and save them. The Molly's given them the sound cue, but 10 seconds. He needs them both, and they've done it. Big Clan. Revenge is sweet.